Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Realm of Zowo. Does my microphone work?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
We've been hearing you this whole time.
I don't know if it... Oh, no, there goes my mic.
Oh. Poopy.
Is it gray?
What a start, folks.
Is it gray on OBS?
Does this work?
Yeah,
A little, yeah. Don't snap into the mic. That's mean.
that's rude.
Oh,
Before you start, make sure that the mic on OBS is red and not gray. You don't want to lose an hour of audio.
How the hell... I don't know how to check if it's red.
No, on the OBS window.
I'm looking at the OBS window.
You see the symbol for the microphone and
No.
the symbol. Post a screenshot of OBS.
What a start, folks. What a start.
This is D&D.
This is the Dungeons and the Dragons.
While the DM is working out some technical difficulties, welcome to the Realm of Zowo. Last time, we went to a bar, was told by an old sad man that his friends were killed, and then we went to the sewer to fight some vampires.
two of us almost died.
See? There's no microphone
And
symbol.
almost died.
Anyway. Yeah, no, so that's what happened last time. The party almost got killed by by a vampire. And we return in the sewers.
Oh yeah, you're good on the microphone. The microphone is the bottom. You see how it says mic aux?
Yeah, but there's no, it doesn't glow red.
No, I mean... Okay.
You said it would glow red. I said, anyway.
Well, it's active.
Yes, and so am I.
Okay.
No, but I can't, it doesn't show me whether it's the right mic or not.
When you speak, is the green moving?
Yes, but that doesn't mean for sure that it's this mic and not the mic that's built into the laptop.
All right, then end
That's-
the recording and listen to yourself speak in the recording and see if that sounds like the right mic.
It doesn't matter. It's fine.
I mean, if you're suspicious, then
You're suspicious.
I mean, what matters is that the microphone bar is moving.
yeah.
I guess it just.
We-
Anyway,
We've done previous recordings with worse microphones.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
saying that
true.
Anyway, okay. So, Realm of Zowo, vampire. We return into the sewers, and this music is a lot less dramatic than the sewers.
What?
Since our last episode, I have received a hand-me-down chair from a friend of my brother's. The hydraulic chamber is broken, and my seat is all the way down. My knees are bent.
Oof. Yeah. So, Flax is going to start trying to wrap up the body to try and, like, make sure, like, I want to try and preserve the body as best as I can.
That's fine. You can
Alright,
try.
Alright, what do I roll?
Medicine.
Medicine? Okay. I'm basically trying to wrap it up in whatever cloth I can so that sunlight doesn't hit it.
Well, he was wearing clothes.
That's an 11.
You managed to wrap him up a bit, but you're fairly certain it'll work.
Alright. Flax thinks that we should bring this to our neighbor. He has experience in undead.
Oh, I don't think he's our neighbor per se, but he is the closest person living next to us.
Technically, he's my neighbor because I'm technically next door, even though
No,
he lives
you're
around
not.
the hall.
He's at the end of the hall. He's at the end of the hall.
For all we
or
know,
across the hall from us.
for all we know, he's using all of them rooms.
That is true, which would make him all of our neighbors. But he is the only other person living on our floor, so he is all our neighbor.
There we go. Now the music sounds good.
Uh,
Anyway, man, Chat sure got her ass kicked, huh?
Yes.
You doing good, chat? I know it was kind of scary for you.
Flex is gonna teleport right in front of chat because I think I still have that up from the wild
I-
magic surge.
You do.
I'm just very traumatized right now. I just don't know.
Boom! Flex
I'm
is
gonna
right in
put-
front of your
I'm gonna-
face.
I'm gonna put a hand on Chat's shoulder. Even though, shit, how tall is Chat?
Probably
she's like 4 feet. Like, hold up, let me just get the accurate measurements because like
4.5.
I know I made her a shorty. Hold up.
I mean,
Yeah, 'cause
she's
she's
on the floor
14.
still. Whatever.
Yeah, you're on the. You're like sitting up.
Yeah.
I'm like standing up. Hold up, I'm getting to the description. 4'11". Yeah,
All right.
nearly 5 feet.
So yeah, Flex teleports right in front of you and helps you to your feet.
What's a good size for Rathu?
4 foot. 4 foot's usually like well, probably under 4 foot. You're small. Your category's small, right?
Yeah,
Probably
I'm
like
gonna say
3.5.
3'10".
Okay, that's also good.
It's much taller than the other rats. Anyway,
Then I will be 3'5".
not important.
I am basically twice as tall as you.
Yep.
So I'm gonna put a hand on Chat's shoulder and I'm gonna say, "So Chat, what hurts worse, your bruised body or your bruised pride?" You muted Chat.
You muted yourself.
Alright, right now
Flex is
Hey.
6'6".
I'm just not really. Hey,
I took the sunflower seed out of my mouth and the
I-
kernel fell on the
I-
floor.
I mean,
Alright.
honestly, I don't think my pride should be hurt because, like, right now, that was just. I wasn't ready for something like that. I'm not gonna beat myself up over that. It's. Like,
I
I
still
didn't.
blame you for this, Flax.
To be honest, I don't think any of us came down to the sewers expecting a vampire.
Yes. Flex is glad that we did not walk into that ambush.
We don't. Never mind. Let's just get out of here and rest up. Maybe try this again tomorrow morning.
Yes. Azza,
Oh, yeah.
can you help us bring this body to our neighbor?
Y'all owe me.
For what?
And as it just looks over, like most of her fur that's visible is covered in blood.
What was he again? Was he a stoat?
No,
Yes.
he was. Oh yes.
He
Yes.
was a stoat,
He was a
which
red
is why
stoat.
we thought the S stood for stoat.
Yeah.
So, I guess I will attempt to try to help Asa, but at the same
No,
time,
no,
when
chat. Y'all get your rest. I got this.
Okay. Okay.
Hazza is literally like as big as all the rest of you combined. It's fine.
I am almost 7 feet tall.
So,
Yeah. I'm 6'6".
so I come over to like Flax
Yeah.
and I basically tell her, so, thanks.
Oh. For.
I guess, for the ambush?
Oh yes. Flax needs no thanks. That was just survival.
Yeah, it totally wasn't an accident.
No, it was not an accident. If we walked in there, it would have been an ambush, and you would have died.
Mm,
I will say,
I-
staying in the corridor was a pretty smart idea.
Yes.
mm, I'm
Flax
just
did not. Flax did not ruin the ambush for you. Flax did it for her own survival.
Okay, I can understand that. Yeah, not a You're not a people. You're not a people person. I I mean, I can sort of agree to that mentality myself. Just, yeah, it feels weird. It's like one moment I'm not liking you, and then in the other moment you basically just saved me from perhaps like a few seconds of possible death.
If it's consolation, Flax had no intention of saving you.
If it's consolation, Flex it. God damn it.
If it's any consolation, fuck you.
That's great.
Don't worry about Flax. That's just how she sees people.
I can definitely see she's very different from everyone else, but
I'd like to think that she would revive me because she needs me for business.
Yes.
Mm.
Rathu is an asset, as are Azza and Chat.
mm,
I guess if I'm involved in y'all's business, I'd be the muscle.
I,
Yes.
I,
I'm
guess-
gonna lean. I'm gonna lean to. I'm
So-
gonna like tap Flax to indicate her to lean down a little so I can whisper.
All right. I kneel or I crouch because I am 6'6".
You're sick. You're almost double my height.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. It's like, we're the brains, as is the muscle. I lean into Flax. Chat's the patsy.
Exactly. If Chat dies, we lose the apartment.
Maybe you shouldn't have signed it in a child's name.
To be fair, we weren't aware that they were a child.
Yeah, they came from college.
To be
Blame
fair, I
the-
also
bla-
didn't know they were a child at the time.
blame
And
the
I'm the
landlord
fucking
for-
dungeon master.
blame the landlord for not asking for any proper ID.
What person's gonna ask for ID in the slums?
Exactly. So, so we're just committing identity fraud. It's harder when the person is dead.
Not really, you're just subletting an apartment.
Yeah. Don't want to risk it though.
You're just
Az is gonna-
Airbnb-ing it.
Az is gonna grab the body and start walking.
All right.
so,
Okay.
Yeah.
so yeah, I guess this was my first experience at actual combat, in which we assumed it would be, unlike the last time with the boss person.
Slime.
What? I wasn't there for the slime thing.
Oh, right. Chat wasn't there for the slime.
Yeah.
Chat, have you met Bucket yet?
Well, I mean, I only caught a glimpse of it, but not really met per se.
Come to our apartment. Flax suspects that the vampires may be on your scent now.
That's horrifying.
I'll keep you safe here. I'll keep you safe,
To be
dear.
fair, there's a lot of your blood in there now.
Yes.
And mine.
Oh, I'm gonna cast
You can handle it.
Prestidigitation. I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation and clean up all the blood.
I'm.
Chat,
I
don't worry.
That's gonna take a while.
No.
I mean, I can clean 1 cubic foot.
I definitely did not think I would encounter vampires, or that they might hunt me down.
No, chat, I'll keep you safe.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't think vampires smell by blood.
Really?
Well, Flax is not sure either. Perhaps we should look into.
I mean, they're not sharks.
Well, I mean, Flax has met sharks who were inflicted with vampirism.
How about we all get back to the apartment and discuss this there?
Yes, good idea.
I'm pretty sure we were not quiet.
Give Flax 1 moment, and I cast Prestidigitation and just mop up the blood.
All right.
Basically, I turned my quarterstaff into a mop.
Well, at least we're doing a good job cleaning up our tracks from this.
Yes.
So I guess now I guess once we go back, I guess we try to formulate some sort of game plan with like our techniques and such. Like
Well,
what to do.
actually,
agree.
I already know the first part of the game plan. No, don't let Flax go first.
If Flax did not do what she did, we would have walked into an ambush and someone would have died. Probably
I mean,
Chad.
for all we know, that guy could have been a little bit too cocky.
But if we walked in, the gargoyles would have surrounded us.
We don't know if they were gargoyles. They started out as gargoyles. They were probably just regular statues until he brought them to life. I don't know
And
how
he
the
would have done
voodoo
to-
magic works.
If that is the case, he would have brought them to life as soon as we stepped into that chamber.
Or he might have engaged us in small conversation and then brought them to life.
Either
Like
way,
a nice
it was
to meet you,
obviously
now's
an
time to die
ambush.
kind of situation.
Yes, either way, it was clearly an ambush, and we managed 2 good hits on him before he made it to us. Those 2 good hits were key to our survival. Do you think that chat would have survived another 10 seconds with that thing on her?
No, but if we look before we leave, we would have been able to get into a better position.
We're in a very good position, though.
We were in a good position.
Yeah, behind me.
And even if you weren't in front, then us being in a corridor means we can't be very easily surrounded. In usual circumstances, it's not very often we face against someone who can climb on the fucking walls.
Yes, we will have to keep that in mind. Flax thinks that once we get some rest, we should go to the library and look up what we are up against.
Right. For now, let's go home.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
And with that, Azza starts walking back.
Flax follows, having finished cleaning up the blood.
And as a note, Azza's like has her free hand on Chat's back to like reassure her.
Oh, I thought when you said on her back, I thought you meant like carrying her by the scruff of the neck.
No, she would be doing that with Flax.
No, if Azza was carrying Chat by the scruff of her neck, it would be with her mouth.
Yeah, well, they are cats.
Exactly.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, let's head back to the apartments.
All
I
right,
can't believe our paladin is a 30-foot tall tiger lady.
Lion.
that's hot.
And bears.
Anyway, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my!
All right, so
my.
yeah, let's
I'm aroused.
head to the
Oh,
let's head to the let's head to the apartment.
All right. Okay, what are you guys gonna do first? Are you gonna take your rest? Are you gonna go to the
Let's
doctor?
go to
Let's go to the doc.
Yeah, doctor first, definitely, so that we can do something with this corpse and maybe get some money.
All right.
I'll do the
pounding on the
talking.
door. Knock, knock, knock. Doctor, we have a cadaver for sale.
No, okay, so
that's blunt.
you walk through the daylight of the outside. It's not a cloudy day, and the evening is drawing to a close. Finally, you return to your apartment building. It takes you about 30 minutes to walk there. And you take the elevator straight up. But instead of turning the way you normally would, you turn to the right. Instead of turning left as you normally would to your own apartments, you turn to the right and go to the good.
Wait, I thought we were on the right and he was on the left.
No, we're on the left. From the elevators, we're on the left, and there he's on the right.
Well, no, okay. I guess technically from the elevators, you'd be on the right and he'd be on the left.
Oh, right,
because
because from the stairs. Yeah.
From the stairs, you're on the left, and if you're facing the building, you're on the left side, he's on the right side of the building.
Yeah. Okay.
Instead
so yeah.
of going the one way we go the other way.
Yes. Flax pounds on the door. Knock, 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 knock. Doctor, we have a cadaver for sale. It's very special.
That's a little blunt.
The doctor opens the door
Hey, Doc.
Vampire corpse for sale.
Hello. I give a small wave.
Hello. Hello. Would you like to come in?
Yes, please.
Perhaps.
He
As-
steps to the side, and he...
As Flax has
Sure.
so eloquently put it, we have a vampire corpse with us.
Fascinating, I'm sure. Come in.
As I will walk in first.
Flax follows.
Inside, the good doctor, as you know, the doctor is like a dog. He's an Australian shepherd dog. Am I
Yes,
right,
I believe so.
Anyway, as you walk in, you notice that the room has the slight tinge of blue, and most of the appliances and coverings are a pale blue. And you feel a slight chill despite the muggy outside air that you have recently been inside.
Flax yawns.
You can hear the rumbling in the background of several air conditioning units as he walks through the apartment, which, as you is 3 times as large as each of yours. This particular apartment is.
Called it.
Ooh, fancy.
Well, it's the end apartment. The one that you have next to you is this big as well.
We'll get
Yeah.
that apartment soon.
Now, what was this about a vampire?
Vampires in the sewers. We just barely narrowly escaped.
Well,
Thanks to my heroism. Thanks to
Of
Flax's
course.
heroism.
of course.
and
Right this
preemptive
way.
attack.
Right this way, won't you? Just come with me.
As
He-
I will follow to.
He walks to one of what you know would be the wall to your apartment on your side, but instead of just a wall, there is a doorway with several long plastic, like strips. You know, like those plastic strips you get when you're walking into the refrigerated area.
Yeah, when
Uh,
you're like in
it's
when you're in like a
bored.
supermarket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
walks through there and into a room that is even colder. It now feels fairly cold, and inside you see that several apartments have been hollowed out and replaced with lab equipment and a long conveyor belt from which many what appear to be long figures are hanging.
Impressive.
Oh my.
Well, yes. As you might have guessed, upright is always the best way to store a cadaver.
It prevents the fluids from settling unevenly.
It's
If
more
Flax
that it's
is
just
understanding.
space. It
Ah.
wastes less space.
Flax,
Now,
why do you know that?
put the body here. He gestures at a flat table.
As a sets the body on the table.
It's covered in a soft cloth, and underneath is steel. All right, let's see this body. He rips away the cloth that you used to cover the figure. You notice that the body is not perfectly preserved, and in fact, several splotches are singed and burned in pits.
If we had known what we were going to be up against, we would have been better prepared to transport this.
Of course. Scalpel? He holds his hand up.
Hold on, let me root through this.
All right.
I'm gonna look for the scalpel.
There's a bunch of equipment right behind him. There appear to be several scalpels, all of which have leather caps upon them, covering up their tips.
Can I roll perception to try and see if I can gauge what kind of embalming fluid it is? Like, is it formaldehyde? Is it arsenic based?
Embalming fluid?
Is it a simple alcohol?
Yeah. I want to find out what kind of embalming fluid there is.
I'm assuming you're studying the other bodies then.
Yeah, well, I probably don't get shit. I got 8. I know that they do use embalming fluid because that's why I took poison damage when I ate some.
Well, you don't know if he's the one who embalmed it.
That's fair. I rolled.
Anyway, I give him a scalpel.
I am tempted to use Tides of Chaos to give my.
Don't use Tides of Chaos in the man's lab.
Well, no, it won't take effect until my next level spell.
He, when he takes the scalpel, he uncaps it with one hand and immediately pops the cap into his shirt pocket, and
I
then
was gonna say he pops the cap in his ass.
and then he moves the scalpel over his fingers like a coin trick before holding it and cutting directly down the stoat's long, punk-looking clothing and removing all of it until the cadaver is naked and just begins to cut into the flesh.
Ew, gross.
Is there blood?
Chat, look away.
As
it covers chat's eyes.
As it covers chat's eyes.
Cover
Who
chat's
brought the
eyes with your
child
gigantic
into this
hands.
room?
This is
Who brought the child into this room?
The child
You
wandered
did.
in on its own.
You did. He uses the scalpel to cut back the skin from the stoat's chest and peel back the skin and muscle until revealing the rib cage. I need a bone saw, please.
Ah, yes.
All right. Yeah, I'll hand the bone saw.
With one very fluid motion, he rips the bone saw down the rib cage and instantly cuts all the ribs on one side and repeats the process on the other.
I tried to ask for Azza to let down her ear so I can whisper to her. Does Azza do it?
The good doctor removes the chest plate. What is that called? Septum?
Sure.
No.
Sternum.
Yeah, that's the word. Sternum. The fucking, where the ribs connect. Removes that whole
Yeah, that's
thing.
the sternum.
Pops it down.
Your septum is the wiggly bit between your nostrils.
Yeah. That's right.
Azza leans down to listen to chat.
Azza, when you were younger, did you ever had such sickening thoughts as seeing yourself as a corpse?
That's a good question. There were a few times when I did get a little too close to death. But, as my daddy always told me, I was a bit of a whirlwind of throwing fear to the wind. I guess I got a little wise with age, but it's okay. I make sure that y'all never gonna be that corpse. Got it?
Okay. Well, it's kind of
Well-
nice hearing someone talk about their parents helping them out, you know?
Y'all wanna wait in the other room so you don't have to see this?
I hand chat a pound of jerky and says, "Here, a bucket needs to be fed."
A pound of jerky? You mean one ration?
Exactly, one ration. Bucket needs to be fed.
That sounds like a good idea. y'all got the key? I can send her down her way.
Yes, I tossed the key. I put the key on top of the jerky.
All right,
As-
so where Bucket is he's either in his bucket or in the bathtub. All right.
Yes.
Okay, I'll go ahead and meet Bucket then.
Don't
I
worry,
hope
y'all
they-
like him. He ain't a talkative type though.
As the
He is
two,
friendly,
as
though.
the
He
other
enjoys
two
hugs.
leave,
He enjoys hugs. Wait, that's actually a bad idea. No, don't hug him. Yeah, no, I just
Chad already
remembered.
left the
that
room.
Hey,
Chad already left the room by the time you
be
mentioned that.
careful because you have 1 HP and hugging Bucket will do damage.
But he does like
As I will,
hugs.
as I will
He
go
does.
with chat.
Okay, that's probably a good idea.
All right, I gotta BRB real quick.
Okay.
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 As the other two leave the room, Dr. Frost continues his operation. He draws his scalpel through the chest cavity of the vampire corpse and easily cuts away all of the arteries and veins connecting directly to the heart and removes the heart. He then walks 3 feet away and places the heart into a small tray where he attaches a couple small electrodes and then presses a button that makes the heart begin to contract and uncontract
Impressive.
in a beating as it makes it beat.
And if you put that heart into something, does that turn it into a vampire?
Well, yes and no. You see, he draws the scalpel back and then he licks the blood off of the scalpel, putting it in his pocket. See, it's not the flesh of the vampire that holds the curse. It is the blood.
Does that make you a vampire?
No. No, a vampire can only affect. Only a good portion of vampire ichor mixed with your own blood in a very special process can allow you to become a vampire. It usually requires. He slams his fist into the vampire's jaw, totally breaking it, grasping his hand inside and ripping out one of the vampire's elongated fangs. It requires one of these.
Aha. Flax understands. And do you know of any writings that we may read so that we can better prepare for taking on the vampire nest?
He shrugs and he grabs his scalpel again and starts carving a little bit of stuff into the vampire's fang at the tip, seeming to cut a few little bits out. Well, if you wanted to, you could always look it up. But let's just say that the vampire's normal weaknesses are those of all undead.
Ah.
The powers of the gods are very highly tied. And specifically, the powers of the celestial gods. That is why they burn in the light of the first moon. He waves a hand at the burn marks on the corpse.
Flax understands. So, we seek out holy water from those who worship the deity of the first moon.
Any deity of the first moon should do, yes. He reaches down and grabs what appears to be a pen, and he removes the pen's tip, which you can tell has been worked down into a nub. He cuts off the other end of the vampire's fang and just screws it on to the pen, turning it into like a fountain pen.
Eccentric.
They make for very good nibs.
Flax.
I think
Flax,
you'd want some. I'd imagine
Flax-
you'd want something more flexible.
Flax admires handiwork, making use of bones to turn them into tools. Flax does that in her own pastimes sometimes.
The doctor
I'm
nods.
surprised you didn't do it with the vampire.
Well, half a vampire would not fetch as good a price as a whole vampire, Flax suspects. And I look to the doctor.
The doctor shrugs. Well, I suppose you'll be wanting some payment for this.
Yes, either gold or supplies.
Well, I could help you with supplies, but that would take a lot of time. Here.
Flax just needs base chemicals to get her operation started.
Also, maybe a couple body bags so that we can make sure they don't burn up.
Yes, that too. That would also be helpful. We do plan on taking out more, if you wished for more cadavers.
Well, I can always play with a good little vampire spawn like this. He waves his hand, and a figure begins to move from among the body bags that are hanging from the ceiling.
Is it the Frankenstein that I took a bite out of?
No. It is, however, a figure that does appear to be somewhat corpse-like as it lurches forward, and it is covered in frost and ice, and it drags a pile of body bags that it just tosses at your feet.
Okay.
Ah, wonderful.
Yes. And how many body bags?
Hmm.
2 or 3?
5.
5? All right. You want to add that to your inventory? Rathu, you're the one who
Sure.
can make a bag of holding.
Sure.
A body bag of holding.
Actually, that'd be a really good idea. Just get a body bag, just zip it up, turn it inside out, a dozen corpses fall out.
Oh no.
Well, in that case, I will change my thing back to, because I haven't worked on anything with replicate magic item. I guess I'll just put it back to bag of holding. I can work on my thing next time I learn more infusions. My little personal project.
You are a
Interesting.
personal project.
Let's see. Body bags.
Speaking of personal projects, and about chemicals, Flax can work with many chemicals. She is not picky.
Well, tell me what chemicals you would wish.
Acids, or the components to make acids. Chlorine, sulfur.
He just starts to walk back into the main room that is, the nicely appointed apartment, and then continues to the other side, which itself has a set of doors, and walks into the other side of the apartments. Inside there, as you follow, you see a large assortment of much non-cold storage body parts, which are all kept in formaldehyde and other preserving fluids, and the body parts are all floating in jars. And there he gestures at a cabinet, and within the cabinet, which is opened by the frostborn, the frost-bound corpse, you see many large, just like containers of chemicals.
Raw chemicals? Alright. So I will take some. I will take some chlorine, some. I'll take some sulfur, and I'll take some. Should I get fluorine or fleverin?
Leverin?
Yeah. I'm or no wait, it might be fluorine. Hold on. Is it fleverum or fluorine that does? Oh no, it's fluorine. Yeah.
Remember to spell it right.
Yeah. I didn't. I was unsure if it was HF or HFL. I think I'll take some fluorine.
He just waves his hand and just instructs the creature to bring it to you.
All right. Thank you kindly. With these, Flax should be able to get some work done.
Sure.
All
Whatever
right.
you need.
All right. Flax is gonna take her haul and head back to her lab.
The large frostbound corpse is going to carry them for you.
Okay. Flax just leads it to the apartment. Just opens the door.
Hey,
Place them
Silver?
next. Yeah.
He is not gonna have fluorovium.
Yeah. I realize that's a radioactive thing, isn't it?
Well, yeah, not only that, but it was only discovered in like 1998 or 1999.
Yeah, that's why I said I wasn't sure if it was. I wasn't sure if it was that. If it was FL or F. The chemical. There's a lot of. Listen, there's a lot of chemicals to memorize, or there's a lot of elements to memorize.
Oh yeah.
Forgive me if I get some confused, especially when trying to put them together in the chemical composition of stuff. So yeah, it's definitely fluorine. That is in hydrofluoric acid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, Flax says put them next to the chemistry set. Be gentle. And as I open the door, I want to look to see if how Bucket and Chat are doing.
Bucket is happily jiggling every time Chat gives him anything. Bucket just likes
Okay. Okay. This is a weird
It's Bucket.
experience. It's kind of really like calming, you know? Just taking
It's
care
kind of weirdly common.
Mm-hmm. I'm.
Like
What are you
feeding a
talking
turtle.
about? He's your pet. Why is it weird?
What do you mean by my pet? Like it's not my
No, our
pet.
pet. Our
Yeah,
pet.
he's a bit of a communal thing.
Yes.
a communal.
He is our mascot.
He's the team mascot.
Is
Hey,
Azza
that
gonna
fast,
be?
though.
Is Azza gonna become a paladin of union busting? Just like it.
So
Anyway,
this is hey Flax. It looks like a Bucket seems to be calm and enjoying themselves right now with their meal.
Yes, Bucket is great, and I give Bucket a hug. It's fine. I have the HP to withstand it. I didn't go down last session.
Okay, but here's the
Oh.
question: does the front of your clothes survive?
you take
Yeah.
2 damage.
Yeah, we established that clothes don't dissolve. It's only-
Non-organic things don't dissolve.
Yeah.
If you're wearing a cotton dress, it's gonna dissolve.
I'm not wearing cotton. I'm wearing flax.
Flax
That's
is
organic as well.
It's fine. I have more.
Wait, are you naked?
What? No.
You're wearing black.
Woven. Flax gets her name from the dress she wears.
Oh.
He's
Yeah,
wearing linen.
Gotcha.
It's fine. So yeah, I take the 2 damage. All right. So during the short rest, I want to try and make some acids.
Here's a
Okay,
question,
you're
though.
not. You need to take a long rest to level
Or
up.
yeah,
so
long rest. That's what I meant.
8 hours.
During the long rest, I want to make some acids using my alchemy tools.
All right, but if you you're gonna have to roll the tool proficiency thingy, and if you fail, you're not gonna get your long rest.
Okay. I think it's if I fail, I just don't get the thing.
No, but I'm saying that you roll it, and if you fail, you're gonna disrupt yourself enough that you're not getting a long rest. You're only getting a short rest.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So it's intelligence plus proficiency. So okay, 17 plus 4, because intelligence is 2, and then proficiency is another plus 2. That's 21.
Yep, you got it.
Woo! How many
She's like
vials?
she's not even looking when making the stuff.
Yeah. How many vials of acid do I make?
10.
10? Jesus Christ. All right.
You were very successful. It was a very high yield.
Well, no,
Alright.
I mean, you were given a lot of materials.
All right.
It was 100
exactly.
pounds of worth of materials.
Oh Jesus Christ! I didn't realize it was that much. All
yeah,
right.
that's why the
Oh.
frost. That's why the frost corpse needed to bring it to you.
He's very strong. He's the
Oh
big,
Jesus
strong
Christ!
boy.
I could sell this for 250 gold. I could sell it all for 250 gold.
I mean, you're gonna need to find someone who wants to buy hydrofluoric acid.
I'm pretty sure the old man has. It's not just hydrofluoric acid. It's also sulfuric acid and hydrochloric acid.
True.
Basically, I made some of the strongest acids I can think of. Granted, they aren't in large amounts. I still think that the old man, at the very least, could find use for them.
Oh, I was looking up an acid, but I put a word wrong. Instead of Googling acid that eats glass, I typed in glass that eats glass.
Oh, I thought you were. I was thinking you put it in someone else.
Acid that eats ass.
Yes.
I thought it was ass that eats glass.
No. Good thing to know about the hydrofluoric acid vials. Plastic.
Yeah, Flax definitely would be aware of how to store acids.
She takes enough of them.
Yeah. Come to think of it,
Because quick little science fact for anyone who doesn't know, players and audience included, hello YouTube.
You need polyurethane to fucking. I think that's what it is. Polyurethane to store hydrofluoric acid.
Yes, hydrofluoric acid, if left in glass too long, will eat away at it. It's not instant, it's not as fast as other materials, but it will wear away at it, so you do want to store it in a durable plastic.
Make sure to stick your hand in it to make sure it's nice and spicy.
Oh wait, no, it's. Oh wait, it's Teflon. Teflon for sulfuric acid. Let's see.
Hydrofluoric acid must be stored in either polyethylene, fluorocarbon, or lead.
When was polyethylene made?
Polyethylene?
Yeah, polyethylene. 1933. Perfect. It's well within the time frame.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
Yeah, they just use glass most of the time, not because it's impervious, but because it's the slowest.
And Teflon was made in 1938. Perfect.
Anyway, y'all.
Well,
get
the
your
thing
rest.
is that World War II was a big period for making synthetic materials.
Oh yeah.
Hint, hint. Certain scientists.
Y'all
like
get your
mustard.
rest.
Smells like mustard.
We all get our long rest and learn new things.
Yep.
I basically.
Except for Chat, who learns nothing because they're a filthy
wow.
wizard.
No, they
Well,
learn
Wizards learn 2 spells.
Yeah, they get 2 spells every level.
I'm
Cat
like,
just like suddenly realizes how those spells work and is frantically writing them into her spell book. As
No,
the
it
thing
was
works.
her homework, and it was her homework, and she
For
finally
the
finished
weekend.
it, and now knows
No.
how to do it.
No. It's basically the weekend homework since yesterday was Friday, today's Saturday. She
Yeah.
decided to like try to distract herself from the nightmarish thing that she did. And now like it's Saturday morning and she like wakes up in like in Aza's room just being like Aza? Hi.
Morning.
So yeah. I think I might have had a bit of trouble sleeping.
Nightmares.
It's nightmares.
I'm
don't
gonna
worry.
say that during my long rest, I used right tool for the job to make a set of alchemist supplies.
Nice.
As it gets on her knee and gets down on her knee and pats Chad on the shoulder. Don't worry.
Proposes marriage.
No!
So
Don't worry, Chad. On the mind.
No, it was just the last thing I was thinking about, like I never really told you. I was kind of afraid of what would happen if the ultimate thing happened and I ended up going up against you.
Oh,
Like,
Ultimate thing?
The ultimate
Flax
thing.
had a thought on how we may be able to deal with the vampires.
listen, Chad. I'll never go against you, okay?
and
I
Chad just
promise
basically.
this.
Out of character. Don't worry, chat. If you become a vampire, Asa will happily become your thrall.
No, like Chad basically goes in and embraces her and just being like, thank you.
As a,
You can't-
just- it's okay.
Besides, vampire spawns can't vampire you. Only true vampires can.
Vampire spawns only create ghouls.
Now let's meet up with Flax and Rathu, and then later on, how about make us all some breakfast?
Okay.
I make a pretty good breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, and I can actually tell you some findings I got from my homework
Are you
yesterday.
in a tunnel?
I think gunmetal's in that hallway again.
Oh, the stairwell?
It's not stairwell. It's just like a doorway entrance.
Anyway,
You should put up some acoustic foam in there.
returning to the game.
Back to the game.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, no, okay, so
Back to the game.
y'all
Flax
figure
starts
out your
to make
plans.
coffee, and then I stop her.
Yes.
Because for the last few mornings, we've been making coffee with alchemist supplies, and I'm like, Flax, hold on. We have a bagel shop.
Flax,
It has a coffee machine.
true, but Flax cleans out her alchemist supplies. She uses magic to do so. There's no
I mean,
chance.
not
Oh,
even
okay.
that, but also I have a new set.
Oh, then use that.
I mean, we don't have to. We can just go down to the bagel shop. It's like a 5-minute walk.
Fine. But Flax did have a thought while she was creating all these, and I open my bag to show the 10 vials of acid.
Ooh.
Yes, Flax had an idea, an inspiration. Flax,
Sparkle in Rathy's eye.
yes. Flax believes that oh, I need to look this up to make sure it's not. When was aerosol invented? 1927. Perfect. Flax believes that she may have an idea of how to deter vampires. You heard, you know that about vampires and garlic, correct?
I mean, I always just assumed it was more of a superstition thing.
Yeah, I just kind of.
Do not sneak up on Flax when she is holding acid. Do not think about
Why
Flax.
are y'all holding acid?
Why wouldn't
Right.
we?
Flax spent the last night making many acids. Here you go. I hand acid 2. I
Hey, whoa,
hand
whoa, whoa.
I hand Rathu 3, and I only hand 1 to chat.
All right.
Uh,
Can we go on
what's
break,
this stuff
please?
about?
We need Flax's idea was to get garlic juice and aerosolize it. We spray it on ourselves, and the vampires will not be able to bite us.
And the acid's for...
Acting the
Uh,
juice.
What? No, if they get close, to throw on the vampires, or maybe if we or if we come up across a locked door and do not have time to pick the lock.
Anyway, the DM has requested a bathroom break.
Okay.
Where's that break music you had?
It's Kevin McLeod's elevator.
Right.
Elevator music.
Bup, 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 bup.
It's the same music that I Hate Everything uses. Or was it Your Movie Sucks? One of them.
But yeah, no. We need to go on a short sabbatical.
I told you. It's Kevin McLeod elevator music.
Why is YouTube always so loud?
All right. We will
Alright.
be right back
Okay.
with Realm
More
of
of this.
Zowo in like a few minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Same.
shut
Yeah.
off my mic real quick.
I drink like an
Same.
entire bottle of Mountain Dew.
I just
So-
Oh
feel
yeah,
bad.
no, I have a 44 ounce of Fanta mixed with Sprite.
Nice.
Yeah, so luckily
Nice
I can
citrusy
mute
mix. I'll be back.
I can mute my headphones without having to mute Discord. Alright, I'm back.
We'll return it.
Well, well, not everyone's back.
I know.
I am. I just
Oh,
got back
Jesus
right as you
Christ,
said that.
You're loud.
Hello.
You are so loud. What the hell?
I don't know. I was really close to my mic for a little bit.
All right.
Ooh boy. Let me
turn
just
you. Let me turn you down a bit.
turn my
Man.
damn it.
What?
Fucking my TV plug.
Oof.
Yeah, for some weird reason, the plug for my new TV is on the left side of the TV. And my power strip is on the right side, so it's a little short. It keeps falling out.
You can just never be in the center, can I?
No. In fact, when I got this TV, I had to, like, wait a couple extra days because I also had to order a fucking TV stand. Because I have a relatively small little, like, like a fucking tea tray that I keep my TV on.
Oh yeah, I sent you, or I posted how I was distributing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I've got 3.
All right. It's easy enough to add. Just add acid vial.
Yeah. I've got 3 in my inventory, but yeah. So I had to order a fucking TV stand. Like, you know, that uses like the wall
Yeah.
mount on the back of it.
Oh god, I hate wall mount TVs. Did
Yeah.
you hear that guy on Shark Tank that or not Shark, the British version of Shark Tank that sold a whose idea was a basically the box that TVs plug into, but it was recessed into the wall to help wall mount TVs not stick out. It was actually a really good and simple idea. One of the people
Would
actually.
you say that it's simple and clean?
Well, no, because it wasn't like all they had was the prototype, which was basically the basic shape. But they explained how like this is just the basic shape. You
didn't get the
can change
joke.
it. No, I did. I got your Kingdom Hearts joke. But what it was
Yeah,
it
as
was,
I've been on a Shade, I have been on a massive Kingdom Hearts kick.
Shade, are you there?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, so I had to get a TV stand because fucking they don't sell decent sized TVs with center stands anymore.
Really?
Yeah, it's always those little side legs.
Oh, I know
Yep.
exactly what you mean. I hate those.
And like I said, I keep my TV on a serving tray. So I had to go on Amazon and order a stand like a stand that goes into the Visa
Hello.
mount on the back of the TV.
That possum's a stand user. That is the only JoJo joke that I will ever make.
Stand out sky.
No.
Hi, Jockby.
Hello,
Jockey.
everybody.
I think chat's still gone.
Chat, you here?
Yeah.
Well, have you all decided who you are going to try and get for help?
Well,
I'm here.
Oh, sweet, we're all here. So,
Mhm.
Darn. Let me turn my TV off then. It's gonna play Kingdom Hearts in downtime.
Love King Hearts.
Anyway,
uh,
so
I can tell by your icon.
Actually, that's my streaming icon.
So,
Well, it's very close to the Kingdom Hearts crown.
I'll talk about that after we're done with this. Okay, continue on. What were you saying?
So Flax is just saying if we get garlic, she can aerosolize it. We can spray it on ourselves, and then that will be a deterrent.
How will we know the
Well,
garlic
that's-
will actually work?
Well,
I
we should
mean,
probably
it's-
use that after we recruit anyone, because not only will it be a vampire deterrent, it'll also be a very big social deterrent.
Does Rathu like we can wash it off? Also, Azza, can you make holy water?
No.
It oh, damn.
I don't
Is
follow
that
the gods.
Asa worships no god?
Uh, then we need to get holy water from a deity of the first moon.
You want to know
I'm
what I
recently
worship? It's
I'm
Mars.
very recently religious, but I can't make holy water.
This is gonna be very difficult.
Not really. We
Oh,
know where
we
all
should-
the churches are.
Yes,
Hold
but
on,
we-
did that priest say it come back in 2 to 5 days or the next day?
What priest?
The rat one.
Oh, Flax doesn't know she did not go in. Flax doesn't believe in those kinds of quote-unquote deities.
I mean, you did go in. You called man a charlatan.
Oh, right, that one. Yes, Flax believes the charlatan said 2 days. 2 to 5. Flax
Do you
thought
want me to
I'll-
recount what the characters are that you could go and talk to?
No, I think I think we know what characters we can do. We can. I'm definitely not. I don't want to ask the old man for help. And
Is the
Not
man
be
we got
admitting
the quest from?
defeat.
no, I mean the old man. The
The hyena.
yeah.
Oh.
I don't want
The
to.
level We don't want help from the level 20 wild barbarian.
He's a dick. Flax doesn't want his help.
Oh
He
wait,
is
the
a
guy
dick,
who gave
though.
us the guy who gave us the quest could probably help.
Yeah, Randy.
Was Randy his name?
No, Randy's the
Well, his
R
name
is
was
the
Art,
other.
but, he
R
gave
is
us
the
the
other
legacy.
character. You're
Randy
okay.
works for the old man.
Oh
You're
no,
thinking
no,
of
not
two different
that guy,
characters.
not
What?
that guy. The one who gave us the quest that did
Both
made
of
us
them
deal
are
with vampires.
possibilities. You could go to R if you want, or you could go to the old cowboy.
The old cowboy seems like a better idea because he might be easier to find. When was the last time we saw R?
At a diner.
When we were.
I mean, technically, like
when
the
we
day
got-
before yesterday, or no, like yesterday.
Yeah, we last saw him like when we got
days
back to our
ago.
apartment, like a couple days ago.
Oh yes, yes.
He
He gave
seems
us,
like one of them.
he did not give us any gold.
Gave us
seems
the
like-
bagel shop though.
Flax does not want to speak to him or anyone associated with the old man.
So it looks like
I mean,
our
technically, we're
mysterious stranger
associated with
it
the
is.
old man now.
Unfortunately.
Flex does not need the old man.
I mean, not only that, but we also want to sell them back their equipment.
Okay, that is fair.
So I mean, aside from like putting this spray on ourselves and such, I wanted to let you guys know about like some things I could possibly do to help us. You know, like
What's up?
well, okay. So after that terrifying experience, I think I might have concocted something in order to like assist us with this. Some spells I've learned recently involves like possibly removing reactions from like our opponents if possible.
Ooh, interesting. That
Mhm.
may prove to be of assistance.
Yes,
Well,
and
Let's take a new bitter.
yes, and also I believe this could work with like my specialty actually in combat. It's a very odd
You have a specialty?
Well, yeah, it's kind of sort of like a weird thing. Like I decided to go with because I'm very interested about history and such. So I'm sort of trying to understand the ways of time.
Y'all can control time? That's awesome.
Don't be silly. Time only goes in one direction.
Yes,
Mm.
forward at the rate of 1 second per second.
Well, it still
Unless you
goes.
sleep.
I mean, unless it still goes forward, but I could alter it to be slower for myself, perhaps, or basically cause someone else to perhaps like move in a certain other direction
Oh, so
if
it
fate so
is
will.
so a
We all
simple
know that
slow
time
spell.
travel, magical or scientific,
No,
is
no.
only theoretical.
Flax understands what she means. Slow is a spell that makes people slow. There are spells that can slow people down, such as slow or featherfall, which slows down descent.
Yeah, but that
Well,
makes you while it makes you fall slower, it does not slow the time of your fall.
no,
If you
no,
get what I mean.
no. It doesn't
What
affect
about
time in general. It
what
just
about the
affects
spell
like the
slow?
space.
Does slow affect does slow down people personally? Does
I
it
mean, I
not?
don't know if it slows down like time around them or if it just slows down their sense of time or reactions.
Hmm.
Because Featherfall, while it does slow your fall, it doesn't slow it.
Well, Flax
I
believes.
remember
If you
one
were to
man from
have the
my
time of your
village.
fall by having time, you're st- you're still going to experience it at full speed, and you're still going to hit the ground at full speed, just at a slower rate of time. Do you know what I mean?
I remember this one man in my village. I believe we all called him Old Man McPurse or something.
Lots of
They
old
all
men.
Well, yeah, it's an old village. But he said something about how he used to be in a slow spell. Said something like moving in molasses.
Yes. So Flax, for one, encourages this use of time spells to slow people down. If chat is able to both slow people down and hasten us, then that would be an ideal combination for combat and survival.
Hmm. Also, perhaps I could perhaps use
Slower
like
than
the
molasses drips off a spoon.
Slower than molasses drips from a spoon.
um.
No, not
Hey,
that kind of accent.
hey, Flax. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do you perhaps have any sort of fire spells?
Flax has many. And I cast Firebolt at the wall. Oh,
Hey,
wait.
Don't.
So,
Yeah.
Roll damage.
pat down.
Roll damage.
Oh, wait. That was a 23 to hit, and its damage is 2.
You blast a hole of about 30 centimeters in length. Yeah.
An entire hole through the wall?
No.
Thin wall.
Well, wait. Which wall? Outside wall or
Uh,
inside wall?
the wall to the hallway.
Yeah. No. So that went through.
Ah. And how big is
Uh,
it?
Hmm.
it's a 30 centimeter wide hole.
Yeah.
As it pats out the cinders.
Ah,
Are y'all
Oh,
crazy?
it's
Flax
more than a
can
singe.
fix.
It's a near foot wide hole in the wall.
Yeah, Flax can fix this, and she casts Mending on the wall.
You
It's
see
not
as
there
the
no more.
the drywall, which is basically all that is in this wall, just slowly knits itself back together.
Yeah,
Huh.
it was just within the range for a single Mending spell.
Huh.
Because a single
Well, you
Mending
got
spell
out of this one.
is 1 foot, and this is 11.8 inches.
It's an
Y'all got out of this
11.8
one.
inch square foot.
Yeah.
Eh, boy. Okay,
Ah.
so
So who are you going to, and who are you going to first?
Flax thinks for our first order should be holy water.
we should
Hmm,
probably head down to the church district.
okay. Quick question. Have any of you
Hello.
guys like sort of like annoyed at any of like the churchgoers?
Of course not. Flax is an upstanding citizen.
How would I be?
Do I need to roll this? Do I need to roll deception or is what?
I know you're lying.
True.
Asa has
but
her
I
doubts,
got
but
23. I got 23 to deceit to claim to be an upstanding citizen.
I
Asa has her
think I
doubts,
like
but she just kind of ignores it.
I think I like to roll for like for like
Insight?
insight. Yeah.
I rolled for 4. I know you're not an upstanding citizen, but you make a very compelling argument.
Yeah, as far as you know, I
Okay, only 10. So yeah, I guess
Yeah.
I
I rolled a
screwed.
critical fail.
Jesus Christ.
I
You
was
don't
thinking-
Hey,
even remember.
at least I'm using up my ones early on, and they don't matter.
That's fair.
I was thinking maybe we should split up on this matter.
Okay. So how are we gonna split it up, Asa?
You and I, chat, can go get the man who gave us this quest in the first place. I kind of need you because I ain't have no idea where to go here. While Flax and Rathiel, whilst hopefully not making trouble, can go get the holy water.
Flax has never made trouble in her entire life.
Y'all
Crit fail.
blew a hole in the wall.
If Flax fixed it,
And fixed it.
All
Crit
right,
fail.
all right.
Flax,
It was a
count it,
lot.
though.
Flax made a hole in her own wall and repaired it.
Automatic
still
fail
count it.
on deceive.
Yeah, no, I'm not even rolling to try and deceive.
Flax has done nothing wrong. Automatic fail. No, you don't get to roll for that.
Vriska did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Right, but y'all think that's
I
a
mean,
good idea?
hey, it was a lot. Her demonstration was a lot less destructive than my demonstration would have been.
Flax also
Yeah.
has another more powerful spell that is fire sometimes, but only sometimes.
But yeah, I think that's a good idea. We should be even if they are coming after us, we should be safe because it's day.
I'm going.
Cool.
I'm gonna tap
so
Flax
with,
again so that she can lean down.
Yeah, I down.
Whisper to the side of her head.
Whisper, whisper.
I can make a flamethrower.
How many?
Only one for now.
Oh. Flax thinks you should give it to the child.
The child can't activate it.
Oh.
Only I can activate it. It's magic.
If Flax had some sort of if Flax aerosolized some oil, some flammable fluid, and found a way to put it in front of a match, she could make her own flamethrower. She would just need an aerosolized can of flammable fluid. Oh,
Okay, maybe we can stop whispering.
damn it! That's 8 years too late. I was gonna suggest.
Are you looking for the invention of hairspray?
Yes, that was 1948.
Big rip.
Yeah.
I will say. Dude. Yeah, I can only make one, and I'm the only one that can activate.
Okay.
But if I don't make it handheld, I can make it walk.
Oh, yes. Then Wrath, you can send it forward, and it will trigger the ambush, just like Flax did, and we will be safe. And it will be able to attack them.
I am gonna have to. How long is the train ride to the district again? Like 2 hours?
Something like that.
Okay, I'm gonna have to lose my alchemist supplies, but I'm I but I can do this. I can do this.
That is fine. Let us just quickly make some coffee with it.
All right. Well, you're on the
Okay.
subway train. You make some coffee and then magically dispel the thing. So,
Well,
you,
I don't dispel it. I make a different set of tools and it vanishes.
it's the same difference.
You basically turn it into its base elemental components and reconfigure them into a new form.
You summon wood carving tools. Anyway, are we moving on?
I summon Smith's tools.
Yeah, same difference. It's a hammer. Hammer and bow. Anyway, you.
So are we splitting up?
Yep.
Where did the music go?
It was
left
off for a
like
while.
10 minutes ago. It
Did
left
I?
10 minutes. It left 10 minutes ago because you never started the next song.
I never looped it. It didn't loop.
Oh, my nose is bleeding. Hold on.
Oh, what?
That is not good.
Oh, nothing. I just get nosebleeds whenever the weather changes weirdly.
The pressure thing, yeah. That's not good
It's
though.
almost spring, so that makes sense.
I've never
Anyway.
had a nosebleed.
You enter into the the other district. What was the name of it again?
The church district?
Yep, there's a name for the district.
Do you have it written down?
Yeah, I do. Just let me
You
check
should
my
get
notes.
Notebook AI. It's really useful. It's what I use to keep track of all the places and people.
But I have everything in a different place already.
Yeah, but you have like a tagging. You can have a custom tagging system, so you can easily pull stuff up. Like if I type out a city in my notebook AI, I can pull up all the people and places.
Yeah, but that's not going to grab the stuff that I have in. I already have like hundreds of things written down in like Google Drive.
Well, yeah, you just have to transfer that into.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not a format that comes naturally to me.
If you say so.
I mean, I can understand that. I don't know how to use a spreadsheet.
I
They
naturally
taught me
everything.
in school, but I forgot.
Spreadsheets work better for me because I naturally, I think in a spreadsheet. Every thought that I have goes into its little box like a spreadsheet. So it's easier for me to organize through a spreadsheet.
Spreadsheet or an array?
Spreadsheet, but the Google Docs sheet specifically because I have bounded. They're bounded rather than infinite of fucking Excel. Sorry, I'm still annoyed at that.
I would
Anyway,
probably say that I think more in code.
you go to the district of Riverum, something like that. Rivas?
Maybe? Church district.
You go to the church district and you go out of the fucking subway train and into the big courtyard. Where do you go?
Well, we need a deity of the first moon, so it would probably be like one of the bigger temples.
Yeah, it's probably like the first one.
Yeah.
Well, which temple do you think it is?
Do I know of? Hold on. Do I need to roll religion to see if I know any deities of the first moon?
Sure, you can do that.
All right, I got a 14.
And I rolled a dirty 20.
All right. Well, you.
Matthew knows. That's the wrong roll.
What?
Rivas. It is
I
Rivas.
just saw Firebolt pop up.
I didn't click that.
Being a little slow on my end then.
No.
Why is...
Well, what?
Weird. My game log is jittery. It was like all the boxes were going up and down like 2 pixels.
Okay, so bleh. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. So,
Yeah. Flax rolled a 14, I rolled a 20.
Flax, you know that the you know that the main god of what is known as the first moon is Paradisius, which would be the large white and gold church here in the main courtyard of the church district. Rathu, on the other hand, you know that there are many gods of the first, and every culture has one, and that you can find them through. It might be easier to go through one of the lesser gods of the first moon rather than the main god.
The first god's temple looks extremely busy. Well, we should give up.
Now, hold on. Let's go back. Let's go where we were last time, further in the back. Let's go to the Temple of Ra.
Is that the Chaos one?
No, it's the sun one with the bird head.
You go to so wait, you're going to Kemet, the temples
Yeah.
of Kemet. Okay,
Yeah,
so you
let's
go to
the Kemet Temple.
That's the bird head god?
Yeah, Ra.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
not. No.
No, we're going to the Temple of Ra.
No, but Ra isn't the sun god here.
Oh, then who is?
Amun.
Okay, then let's go there.
Amun, the sun god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Amun.
Well, to be fair, the sun is a moon.
Well, it is, but yeah. No,
Yeah.
so the
So
god of the
it might
first
I mean,
moon
to
is-
be fair,
My
To be
campaign has a
fair,
thing
you
called
could-
my
you could
campaign has a-
understand me assuming Ra is the god of the sun because he is the god of the sun.
Yeah.
No, but
So-
Amun is the actual god of the sun. Ra has other jobs.
My campaign has a
Amun
ship
is
called
the sun and
false
air.
sun, and this game has an actual false sun in that it's a moon.
Well, yeah, no, all of them, they're all moons. The first moon just happens to act as a sun.
They're not even moons.
Well, they're portals to different planes. It's not important. Anyway,
They're planets.
Moons.
It's like this. It's like the the night skies of Tamriel.
yeah, kind
If
of.
we go up high enough, we'll go through a portal.
Yeah, kind of. Anyway, so you go to Kemet, and there, in the area behind the large temple to Kemet itself, which is dedicated to, which of course is dedicated to Ra. You go behind the large temple to Ra to the smaller temples, one of which is similarly styled, made of very white and fine sandstone, and with a large sun disk made out of gold in the front of it.
Is this a moon?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a moon.
Amen.
Alright. We just need some holy water. Preferably a lot. We do not know how many vampires are going to be there.
Why are you assuming it's vampires and not vampire?
Flax assumes that a vampire is in charge of it. The bayou that
There
Flax
even much of
grew
a
up
difference?
The bayou that Flax grew up in had many encounters with the undead.
So you go.
You go into the Temple of Amun.
Yeah. So you go into the Temple of Amun, where you find many people. Maybe I'm. Am I mixing Amun with Aten? Yeah, whatever. I'll figure that out later.
No, Amun is son of the god of the sun.
Yeah. Aten is the sun disk itself. That's what I was confusing it with, though. Anyway, yeah, no, so Amun You go to the god Amun's temple. There are people here, and there are much more people here than when you stepped into the temple of Set. But it is still not that busy. There at the end, the priests are oiling a large golden statue of the sun god, which radiates with sunlight.
Rathy squints his eyes.
Can
I think we're in the right temple.
Where's the holy water?
I don't know. Let's ask a priest.
Do you go to a priest then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or at the very least, we go to the nearest person and ask where a priest is.
So the nearest priest is standing there and he hands you a small bowl of oil. Ah, hello. Are you a dedicant? Would you like to oil the god?
No, we just seek holy water. We are to fight some vampires and are gathering supplies for our...
Holy water?
Yes. It is a divine quest to rid the undead scum from the cities.
Well, I suppose our Lord will not have a problem with that. He steps back and he guides you. However, holy water is hard to come across. We will do our best. And he guides you behind the statue.
I'm gonna turn to Flax. You know, maybe asking the desert gods for holy water wasn't the best idea.
That is fair. Perhaps we should have distilled some water to bring to them so that they could bless.
He guides you to a small place that has it's still inside the room, but it feels like the middle of the desert. And you see that in the sky there is a golden disc that has been enchanted to bring hot sunlight down upon you as you walk into this.
This feels much better than the doctor's apartment.
Cold-blooded.
There is a small area that appears to be an oasis-like, and there are several camels that are being cared for by priests.
Are they like actual camels or camel people?
There are actual camels. There is at least one camel priest who is petting an actual camel.
Oh, okay. Flax is going to sit down by the oasis and try to stick the tip of her tail in.
It appears that the basin is just painted to look like it has water in it.
Mirages.
Well, if you want holy water, we will bring that to you. And the man gestures over for one of the priests, and one of the priests guides one of the camels over to you. Do you have a vessel?
Oh, yes. Flax has many flasks. I hand a couple of flasks to him.
Okay. He smiles, and then he walks over to the camel.
Oh no, I don't like where this is going.
And he starts...
Please tell me it's not camel pee.
Is it gonna be camel pee? Is this gonna be holy piss?
Is there a spigot in the camel's hump?
He starts...
Are we going to be Girardiing the vampires?
He starts doing holy gestures over the camel's hump.
Please tell me it just spits it into it.
And he just starts praying, God Amun, show us your blessing through the light of the sun, through this holy animal. And the light of the sun shines down, and the camel begins to glow a gold in the light.
A golden gold.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Not to be confused with the silver gold.
And then he walks over.
Silver and gold.
He walks over to the front of the camel.
Oh, thank God.
Hi, Bear Grylls here.
No,
He
that's the
hold-
fun, not that.
He holds out the flasks and then starts poking in the camel's mouth. And after a good minute or so, the camel just gags and throws water into it, which are gathered into the little flasks as the camel throws up some of its water.
Ew.
That's how
I
camels
know,
are. Yeah.
I know exactly how it works. It doesn't make it any less gross.
Eh.
It makes it funnier. Anyway, yeah. So you now have holy water. It's not dirty because it is from the camel's hump, so it doesn't. It's not like it came out as puke. It came out as water.
I am going to cast prestidigitation on the outside of the glasses to clean them and get rid of the smell.
But you are given the holy water.
Thank goodness it was spit and not pee, because I do not want to have to describe a camel ding.
Yeah.
Camel's dingus.
They could have been girl camels.
I mean, they probably
I
are.
do not
girl
want to
camels.
describe a girl camel's bababa.
Yeah. So, how many flasks do we get?
He holds out the 6 flasks, but then he holds his other hand out to you in a gesture of, just a gesture of give me the money.
Oh. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get...
As you can understand, this is a divine quest we are on.
Flax, it's fine. It's fine. How much?
Oh, just give what you can.
Oh.
Don't worry, Abgenture.
I'll hand over a gold.
Okay. Good,
That is
because I'm still broke.
He just moves back and then grabs a small little coin pouch that is hanging from the camel and just sticks it inside. There we go. It's just a coin pouch hanging around the camel's neck, and he kind of sticks it in. It's like a piggy bank. Just goes clang. And he hands you the flasks with the cork stoppers in.
Alright, I'll hold on to 3, and Wrath, you can hold on to the other 3.
Sure. Okay. While we're here, we should go check out the lockpick priest.
Oh, the charlatan. Of course.
Doot. At 3.
Right. We go over there.
We go
Okay.
there.
You
I pick
go.
the lock on the door.
Yeah, it's not hard. It's a very easy look.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna roll.
Yeah.
I could just put my acid on it, probably.
Don't.
I'm not.
And then we go to the very sleepy boy.
Yeah. Well, hey. Hey, what's up?
Hey. Just a couple questions. First, have you looked through the questionnaire I filled out yet?
Huh? Oh, I'm sure somebody did it.
Is it in the out tray?
He looks around and tries to find it, and you can't seem to find it. It's somewhere.
We'll come back for it later then. Also, do you want to join us to fight some vampires, or are you cool with napping?
I can do that. It's yeah, it's a good time for it.
I mean, we're not going to be fighting them on the surface. We're going to be going into a sewer.
Yeah. Well, what do you need me for?
I don't know, holy magic.
Healing. One of our own.
You know
almost
magic?
died.
Yeah. Mm, the rat creator.
Locksmith?
Yeah, the
Or
locksmith.
lockpick?
Locksmith grants his clerics magic. Yeah.
That would be useful. One of our own nearly succumbed to the inevitable fate last night.
Yeah. Well, I can.
Yeah, our little wizard friend got slapped real hard and almost died.
Yes, she is very squishy. She needs to learn how to produce an armor out of pure magic, as most mages do.
Speaking of, chat,
Yeah.
did you pick up mage armor with your level up?
Wait. No. Wait.
Mage
like,
armor is a very useful spell. It increases
Is
your
mage
AC
armor
by
level
8.
2?
It's level 1.
Huh.
It's level 1.
Yeah, it's level 1. It's a reaction. It increases your AC by 8, I believe.
Well,
What?
Yeah, no,
Why
mage
do you
armor
think
is
we
level-
chided you?
No, never mind. It's 13 plus dexterity. Sorry.
it's a good.
My last-
It's good because
Still
you
good.
can't like wear regular armor as a wizard. It can
Oh no,
block
it is
your.
one action.
It can block your
Hold
magic. There's a reason why it blocks wizardly magic, but it doesn't block holy magic because the magic doesn't come from you with holy. It blocks your connection to the weave. That's the whole point of why armor messes with wizards.
Yeah.
Wait,
What is
now.
what's the reaction spell that ups your AC?
You're thinking of
Ah.
shield,
Right.
Shield
which
is a good
I
one.
have.
Yeah, sorry, I was confusing mage armor with shield, and shield is also a very useful first level
Hold
spell.
up. Hold up.
Mhm.
Hold
Yeah.
up.
Anyway,
Hold up.
not important.
As an artillerist, I have shield.
Mm. Okay. Yeah. Like, I wish you could have told me that suggestion when I was adding the spells.
We told
I mean,
we told you this last like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we've told you this every time we leveled.
Anyway,
I don't think it was during when we were leveling. I think it was more during the sessions.
Well, it's something to keep in mind. Maybe whenever you go, maybe when you get money, you can buy a scroll and copy it into your spell book,
Yeah.
and then give us
Anyway.
the scroll.
Mm.
I think copying it into a spellbook consumes it.
No, it just
it-
costs.
no, it
Like
does
100.
consume. If you're doing it from a scroll, it does consume it.
Really?
Yeah, if I remember, I'm fairly certain because that's like a whole portion of why you want to do it out of a spell book rather than from a scroll.
Well, no, using a scroll can.
No, I mean I think that copying the spell out of the. I think yeah, we can talk. We'll talk about this later. Anyway, I suppose I can try and help. I'm not.
Oh yeah, no.
best-
When the spell, whether the check succeeds or fails, the spell is destroyed. Oh wait, that's no. Is that a homebrew or
I don't know.
wrong?
Anyway, we'll talk about it later.
No,
Okay.
that's a homebrew.
Well, I can come, but I
No,
can't.
it's
Huh?
Oh,
it's,
no.
its rules is written.
Yeah, it's rules. So you have to do an intelligence check to copy a spell.
Yeah,
Also.
you need to roll an Arcana check. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
It's not
Okay.
super hard.
For
Yeah,
low
no.
level spells.
Even
Yeah,
for
you
the
just
highest
have to
level,
be-
that's just 19.
You just have to beat a. You'd have to beat
if
a
you're
DC
good,
11.
if you're good at Arcana, if you have like proficiency in Arcana and you're at a level where you have 9th level and you don't have proficiency in Arcana and you're a fucking wizard, then what are you doing?
Exactly.
Wait, proficiency in Arcana.
if you're
for
level
what?
if you're level 20 and you a level 20 wizard and you don't have proficiency in Arcana,
If
What
you're
are
a
you
level
doing?
20 wizard and your Arcana modifier is only +2, what's going on?
Anyway. No, okay. So like I can try to come with you.
All right.
Now?
Out of character, I think I just swallowed a sunflower seed whole while drinking some Mountain Dew.
Oh man, you're gonna get some sunflowers growing in your belly.
No, just a kernel, not the seed.
Oh.
You're not gonna swallow like a
Don't
watermelon
don't
seed.
chew
and then-
sunflower husks. They're basically wood.
Yeah, but they're fun to chew.
I have gotten splinters in my lips because of them.
Yeah, but like I also just chew wood. Who doesn't? Anyway.
I chew pencils.
Flax believes that now is likely a good time.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll come with you. He gets up and
Cool.
he just like shakes off his robes and like several locks just fall out of his robes onto the floor. That's better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
do you have like armor or?
I have armor that my god told me to make.
Is it made of chains and locks?
Yes.
Of course.
Was it the locks that just fell out of your robe?
No, let me... He goes around and just like... He grabs like a pile of chains that are just piled on the floor. And he just like holds it over his head and then drops it. And they just like slowly fall into place until basically his entire robes are covered in chains, like
Chainmail?
all around. It doesn't look like chainmail.
But functionally speaking, it's most likely chainmail.
Something like that, yeah.
Wait, is it chainmail or would it be considered chainmail or chain shirt? Because there is a huge difference. The difference being one has a penalty to stealth.
Do not know.
I mean, I'm wearing scale mail, so.
And out of character, I wear chainmail.
Okay, so then yeah, it might as well be chainmail since we're already fucked stealth wise.
You don't know
Sure,
anything
sure.
about how it works.
Sure.
But he is covered in locks. Each of the locks are like very heavy duty. And he grabs a weapon, and it appears to be a dagger that is curved. Like it is like one of those like weird like Chris type daggers where they have the little wiggles at the end.
Yeah.
Ooh, I know the exact kind. Does it? I'm guessing it's like engraved to look like a key.
No, it kind of looks like a lockpick, like the wiggles that a lockpick has. On like one of the types of lockpicks has wiggles like that, so that's kind of what it is. But it is shaped. It is mostly just a dagger.
Oh, I see the kind you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
bump pick. That's like the bump kind. Anyway, yeah. It's fairly large. It probably wouldn't work on most locks, but it might work on large locks if it was used as a lockpick instead of a weapon. Anyway.
I should buy a lockpick set, like IRL.
Yeah, lockpicks are good.
Yeah. I've
Okay.
been meaning to buy a lockpick.
Anyway. So you return. Let's
Switch over to the others.
yeah, let's switch over to the others as you guys return.
All right.
Doo-doo. So it's just me and Azza.
Yeah, we're heading towards the diner where we got the quest.
Alright, so
Yeah, that last one is the kind. It's like that little bump pick. That's
see
a
that homeless man, right?
I wouldn't call him a homeless man, more well-traveled.
Mm,
all right.
okay.
as you enter the bar.
Did you turn on? Okay.
As you enter the bar, you see the old cowboy sitting in the corner booth. He still has whiskey on the table, and he throws back another shot as you walk in.
That's him. And Asa starts walking over.
He looks up at Asa. It's like, "Hey, farm girl, how
Hey, cowboy.
are you doing?"
Well, honestly, been better.
He reaches up to tip his hat, but he has it down because he's a proper gentleman and doesn't wear hats inside.
We found the culprits that took your friends.
That's good. Did you take care of them?
Took care of one of them. Unfortunately, there are more. Turns out, under the city, vampires.
Vampires.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't dealt with vampires in a long time. Back when you were just a youngin', I assure you, was the last time I dealt with a vampire. Them folks were deep in the gold rush territory.
Yeah, well, maybe y'all thinking of considering of maybe giving us a hand getting rid of them. We know exactly where they are.
Yeah.
I reckon that I can certainly try. He grabs his hat and he flips it over his hand and places it on his large. What's the phrase?
Brow?
Bovine. His large bovine skull. And he stands up to his full height. He is about as big as Asa, but like thicker. And he is, even though he is an old man,
That ass claps.
he is.
He's dummy thick.
He looks like a buff cow version of Sam Elliott. Okay.
I was going to say at some point that Sam Elliott is exactly who I was picturing.
I don't think we've been properly introduced, by the way. Asa.
My name's Chat. Like, Chat is like sort of like blushing for seeing the stature of this gentleman.
He holds out his hands to you. Well, I haven't been called much in a long time. Just a lonesome drifter. But if you want a name, you can call me Argentium.
Good to meet you, Argentium. And she gives him a good, firm handshake.
He clasps the handshake. He clasps the handshake back, and it is just as firm on the return.
Argentium, would you be fine with being called Argent?
If that's what you wish, little missy. He ruffles Chat's head.
Sure.
Let's kill these bastards. He grabs his coat and he flings it around himself and begins to walk out of the bar dramatically. His even though there is no wind, his brown leather duster seems to billow in the wind as he dramatically walks to the door.
Asa will follow right behind.
You see a glimmer as he moves his hands below his jacket. There are his two large guns that he carries. Weapons that are bigger than the forearm of Chat. That he brushes fondly and then puts back as he walks to where you are going. All right, is that it? Are you gonna ask for
Uh,
any other help, or are you gonna?
That's it on our end.
Yeah.
Wait.
Hmm?
Do you think maybe I could make a suggestion for maybe someone to assist us as well?
Always
Sure.
try.
Even though it's like the weekend, I'd like to go to like my university to attempt to ask a favor from like my professor.
That
That.
sounds like a good idea.
Well, let's see. You certainly can try, but I reckon this is gonna be a lot harder when that sun sets.
Uh,
I'll be waiting for you by the tunnel's entrance.
okay. I'll
He
be
goes to
super
walk.
quick. I'll be super quick, Arjun. All right. All right. I'll just run over to my school, see if like my the likable professor I know could possibly help us out with this, even if they don't come. Might have something.
You want me to
No.
come with you?
You know what? Yeah, I think I'm comfortable with you coming along.
All right. Well, let's go. Lead the way.
All right. So we head over to like my campus, despite like the trains being like a little bit like an hour later than usual, but since it's a weekend, but we still make it onto there. And I head over to the offices for the professors and such, and I head over to like to the dorm which I frequent the most. The good old professor, that's like a hedgehog, right? Or
Which
was it a
one?
He's a
corgi?
chinchilla.
Which
Chinchilla,
one?
chinchilla,
Hedgehog.
Which
chinchilla.
one?
Yeah.
There were two.
Which chinchilla? There's multiple chinchillas?
No, there's multiple professors. Which professor?
The chinchilla.
I don't remember which one the chinchilla was.
The chinchilla's the one that told Chat not to become evil because they don't want to risk their tenure.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah,
If
tenure.
another one of their students becomes evil, they're gonna lose tenure.
Yeah.
Oh
He's
man,
the one that wears the black robes. Got it.
it would super suck if someone's let it slip that Chat ended up getting bit by a vampire.
Don't.
Chat didn't get bit.
Yes, I
Chat got
did.
slapped real hard.
No,
Do you
Chat
remember
did
what the
get bit.
professor's name
I
was?
actually
I
did
thought
get
it was
bit.
in the notes, but it isn't.
I actually
Was it
did get bit.
Teletorga? No.
Maybe.
Who was Teletorga?
Isn't that the
Teletorgia.
old man?
Maybe?
Hold up, I'm checking notes.
I think Teletorgia is the hyena man.
Wait, so there was a hyena along with the chinchilla?
No, the
No,
hyena
no,
is
hyena
the
is
old
the
man.
old man.
We're talking about the kingpin.
Yeah.
Oh, the kingpin's
pimp.
hyena.
The pimp.
Gotcha.
You have a
You
lot
know.
of
The level 20 wild barbarian that we're not asking for help.
you have a lot of really old men that are friends of yours, don't you, chat?
Well, I mean, like, I kind of respect the elderly for, like, their timely wisdom and such, you know? Perhaps I could easily help them out, you know, if my skills were to bloom.
As long
And
as
if
you,
nothing else, you can help them go out in battle.
Well,
As any old person would want.
just,
Staying alive is overrated. Let's die in battle.
So I go over to, like, to the chinchilla professor, and I knock on their door politely.
And you kill him to death.
The chinchilla professor, he just answers, "What? What do you want?"
Sorry, sir. I just wanted to ask of your aid, sir. So, remember when you mentioned about not doing evil and such?
Yeah, sort of. Let me get a look at you. He opens the door. You can see as he kind of drags it open as he's rather short. Ah, Chat. Right. Yeah. Evil. He's his
Chat went on a thing about they'll see, and he was like, "Don't go evil now. I don't want to lose my tenure."
his
No.
his soft light gray fur contrasts with his deep black robes that he wears.
So, the thing is, I've gone along with a few individuals, and they got me helping them out with certain assignments involving an extermination of like an infestation of vampires underneath our city.
Yeah. What do you want my help for? Speak up, child. He hits you on the head with his paw.
Oh, alright. So, I'm trying to say is I really need assistance about like, do you think maybe you could perhaps assist a young student try to do some good in the world?
I don't see how.
I mean, do you perhaps maybe have like some sort of like a means in which like it could be quite easy to like handle such a threat against our fair town? Like,
Not really.
oh, do you perhaps know someone who might be able to aid me better?
Why don't you go to them clerics? They don't like undead. Now, if you wanted, I could give you some information on how to raise the dead. I could give you a lot of information on how to raise the dead, or even how to become undead, but fighting it, that's nowhere near my center of expertise.
Why do I get the feeling that like 30-something sessions down the line, we're gonna run into this man again as a lich?
Probably.
Probably.
He's waiting until he gets tenure.
Do you remember what class he runs?
He teaches necromancy.
No, he teaches ritual magic.
Yeah.
Ah. So yeah, he'll definitely, once he gets tenure, he'll do the ritual of becoming.
Yeah, he does not know how to do combat. Literally none of his spells are combat focused. He is a ritual caster entirely. He overspecified. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know those fancy combat spells. Now, if you want me to create something, you can give me a couple hours. I can, cast a spell around this city. There may or may not be a wire that happens to be surrounding this entire city that happens to possibly make a perfect magic circle. I can help you like that, but that requires work and time.
Lamau.
Yeah. Well,
Not naming names, but someone may or may not have run a magic circle across the entire city.
There's a
oh,
few.
Out of character, the wires are most likely an alarm spell.
No, out of character, the wires are a reference to Jewish tradition where there's a wire that surrounds Manhattan that allows Jewish people to go outside of their house during the Sabbath.
Oh.
What?
I thought it was I thought you were just
Ye-
having him have a giant alarm spell.
No, there's a way. Anyway, it's not important.
We can get into it after the session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what did you want me to do about it? Child.
maybe perhaps like giving me like some assistance and maybe I don't know, maybe speeding up like some of my ritual spells, like so I can be better of use to my team.
Ritual spells are not useful in combat. You should know that. You've been to my lectures.
I'm not saying to like have the ritual spell be done during combat, but just putting it done quicker before said combat.
He just like starts to. He just grabs a piece of chalk and starts drawing on the floor. Sure, whatever you say. He draws a circle around you. He seems to be very good at drawing a perfect circle.
Just like the state alchemist.
Look, I can't help you very much, but I can help you in one way. He continues to draw the circle, and he draws little sketches and a few little things, and adds a triangle in the middle, and then he just like pushes Azza into the circle. Here, have fun. He grabs an athame and slits his hand, and drips 3 drops of blood into the circle. You are no longer standing in that room.
Hey, what the?
You are now in the park, next to your friends.
How'd I get here?
Yeah.
Azza?
Yes, that's me.
Chat is also there.
Hi, Azza in chat.
Hello,
Uh,
and chat. We weren't doing anything weird out here in the park.
You have 3 hours left in the day
Okay.
before the sun sets.
So I guess the professor was really just wanting us to go while he was probably just drinking. Like, this is out of character, me speaking.
No, this is you in character. He's been drinking heavily.
Well, okay. Flax says it is
Y'all get the
very
holy water?
oh yes, we did. We have.
Yeah.
Yes, I hand one to Azza and one to chat. Are all our respective companions with us? Are the 2 companions with us?
Yes, they are.
All right.
Everyone, this is
I'll
our
hand. Okay, so that means everybody gets 1 flask of holy water.
All right, child.
I
say we get going.
I whisper to chat and say, just a heads up, it is extremely irresponsible to perform magic while under the influence of intoxicants. Flax suggests you do not learn from your teacher.
How did you tell? How could you actually tell, Flax?
You said that you suspect he is drinking.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just like my general assumption from like looking at him and the way he acted in comparison to before.
Yes,
And
it is extremely irresponsible, and I mean, with your control of your magic, you nearly killed Azza. So do not drink and do magic. It is extremely irresponsible.
Don't drink and scribe.
Yes.
Argentium just grabs both of the rats on the shoulders and just passes them like very hard on the shoulders. Well, let's get. Well.
Wait, what do you mean by 2 rats? Is the cleric the
going.
rat? Is the cleric the rat?
Yes.
Yes, the cleric's a rat.
Aw.
Two rats,
Much like I am also a rat.
Two rats,
I know.
2 cats, a lizard, and a cow.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a really nice party. Alrighty then, Azza, let's do this. I guess even though you don't have a deity, this is certainly something any one of your kind would want to do this with, you know?
Yep.
I never thought I would see myself doing this ever.
Well, we never know what's gonna happen in life.
I thought I could have trusted like my professor, but like at least with like some aid. But
You really picked the worst possible character to try to help you. I'm sorry, but like that's one of the few characters that you could not get anything out of.
uh, I mean, I just recalled his friendliness and thought he could possibly aid
It's
me.
friendly.
But...
He threatened you if you got him to lose tenure.
I mean, no, he's not a bad. He's a nice professor. In fact, he and Chat like they have a rapport, but he is also like
Off
not a
duty right
combat
now?
man. He's not a combat magician. He cannot help.
Wait, what was my other professor then?
Huh? Oh, your other professor was the professor of magic items. He might have been able to help better.
Yeah, but we can't go there now because
Yeah,
we only have 3
time.
hours.
Time. Yeah, we.
You've
and
already
what species...
wasted one night.
Yeah,
so.
no. What species was he? What species was he?
I don't remember.
I think he was
Gun.
the hedgehog.
His species is gun. Bang bang.
No, your species is gun.
No, my species was almost gun. Listen to the lore.
All right. So I guess who's gonna be leading the pack?
Well, child, since this is my goal, I might as well give you the run for your money. He tips his hat deeply. Child, you'll be fine in the back, won't you? He grabs his huge revolver and spins the chambers, and each of the bullets begins to glow slightly with radiant light.
Wow.
Come on, child. Let's go.
Alright. So I'm basically hanging in the back with probably like flax.
You're hanging in the back with the cleric.
Okay. Yeah. I tried to strike a good conversation with the cleric as we're walking through this tunnel now.
Hi.
Hello there. My name is Chat. What's your name, good sir?
I'm the cleric of the lockpick.
Ooh, what sort of religion is that?
Well, you see, long ago, there were many gods.
That's not his accent.
Long ago. What about that? What was it?
A little high and very sleepy.
Long ago, there were.
Not that. I
Yeah.
said a little high.
Long ago, there were many gods.
Yeah,
But,
that's perfect.
the gods, they needed people on Earth. Well, on
Zowo.
Zowo to help. And so the gods got together and they all decided to make creatures. Well, you see, that was given to the craftsman gods, and my god, the lockpick, who is the craftsman god of rogues, was tasked with making a creature that would fit the roguish stereotypes, and thus the rat was born. And that was the first rat, and many of us have come since. He's holding his tail, like, tightly, and kind of wringing it as he walks.
Okay. Yeah, as I'm walking, my tail is like swaying a bit tensed up since like I'm trying to get nervousness again, like walking down the dark corridors, like.
Okay.
You're going
It's
into
not
the train station, and then you walk through into the tracks and down around to the place where you've been before.
Yeah.
Your tail is all poofed up.
Wait, that's what happens when you're scared?
Yeah, that's what happens when cats are scared.
Well, I guess my tiger tail is poofed up then. It's just like I'm just like trying to nuzzle it back to like being a small and contained, and I'm just saying like that's a very interesting tale. Hmm.
Yes. Hopefully, hopefully this time we shall succeed without anyone getting bit.
Yeah, that's
Hopefully.
usually for the best. Vampires are nasty creatures.
Uh-huh.
They climb on the ceiling.
Wait. Okay. So before we head over to the area in which we know would be vampire territory, do you think we should have some sort of like light spell going on around us, or should we keep ourselves more to the darkness?
Well, they can see in darkness, so
See in
Yeah.
darkness.
yeah. I do
I
not
They
attack
kind of
the
live in darkness.
darkness. I
judging
attack the darkness.
judging by the sound we are making as we walk, and the fact that they can see through darkness better than even you, Flax suspects that stealth may not be an approach that we can achieve.
Okay.
At least not as a group.
I just realized I don't have icons for the two new boys.
Oh, it's fine. We can
fine.
it's fine. It's already 8:30, so we can end the session once we get into the thing, and you
Well,
can do all
you're
that
there
and nothing.
now. You're in the thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
You
okay. I thought
you enter in through the big area where all of this the train is, and then you walk down the train tracks. You take the turn, and then the other turn, and then the other turn where you were to enter the area with all the little pipes that lead into it, where the vampire had been. You see the two gargoyle corpses, in quotes, lying on the floor in your path as a bit of rubble.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Alrighty then. So alrighty then. So if stealth's a no-go, then shouldn't we just try to rush it in, try to get to to the area with the most vampires to try to vanquish
Agreed.
them?
Flax thinks that we should send attacks down the unknown tunnels, ones that preferably light up so that we can see down them as the attack goes. And
Hmm.
with luck, we shall hit something, and it will be forced to come at us from a narrow tunnel.
Okay. So the thing I'm gonna ask is, I'm wondering if this might be a more effective way since we're in a tunnel right now. Like, I'm thinking about maybe trying to no wait, no, this wouldn't work. Then the clap's limited. Okay, so let's see.
Yes. Flax is suggesting cantrips like this, and I shoot firebolt down the nearest tunnel.
I mean, my thunderclap is very limited, even though it can still be heard. So maybe okay. Here's an interesting idea. Asa, if you're willing to be with me on
I
this,
got a 12 for firebolt.
okay. So you're already shooting. I was going to say
What are you trying
maybe
to shoot? Where are you trying to shoot?
Just down the nearest dark tunnel.
Okay. You shoot down the tunnel at the other end where the vampire had been sitting next to. Um, it hits a wall.
See? And now we know that it is likely safe there.
In fact, the
Okay.
tunnel is curved.
Oh, okay. I have an idea.
Oh.
Have we been through any sort of forks or different tunnel ways? Or we just been going down this straight tunnel?
I think that we should probably save the actual exploration for next session since we're
Uh,
going to be coming to a close.
Yeah.
no, I was
I was
just
hoping to get to this at least into the game. This might last more than one session, but we'll see.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Well, thank you everybody listening. I guess there's not much else I can have the players do until the next session happens, but I will next session we will be back with more Realm of Zowo, and our combatants will be fighting the Vampire Horde.
Woo!
We'll see you next time.
Back to be prepared.
Thank
Day one for
you.
preparation.
And
episode.
also go check out some of the other videos like my Mario Sunshine Let's Play or my boyfriend's Twilight Princess Let's Play or the campaign that I run. My players just got to the end of a very complex dungeon and are going to be fighting the boss next week. So definitely check that out. And if you like it, leave a comment, make sure you subscribe, and hit all the buttons except the dislike button.
And if you're looking for some good content on Twitch, follow the Ruby Dead Queen.
Yeah, that.
And if
stream
you
every
want to
Friday,
find
Saturday.
content on TikTok, look for the fucking God Merchant.
Yeah.
We'll see you
If
next
you want
time.
to watch my stuff,
And
if you wanna
completely
watch my
unrelated,
stuff
check
live,
out Blaceball.
Just check out
not sponsored by
Blaceball.
Baseball.
We're
We're
not
not
sponsored.
by them.
Nobody cares. but
If you want to watch
just
my stuff
wants it.
live, check out twitch.tv/rogue_of_heart. I stream